I am pleased to once again host this occasion to launch the second review report and the National Program of Action of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This document is important to us as a democratic nation built on true federalism and good governance. My commitment to the second review of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is born out of my undiluted resolute to entrench democracy and quality leadership in all aspects of governance and further ensure that Nigeria does not lag behind other nations. Let me sincerely commend the 5 initiating countries of NPoA African Peer Review Mechanism: Egypt, Senegal, Algeria, South Africa, for including Nigeria in this laudable initiative. We encourage member states to imbibe the culture of peer review and peer-to-peer learning for proactive and strong leadership in the continent. I recognize the pragmatic role of the panel of eminent persons of the African Peer Review Mechanism led by Dr. Abdullahi Janneh, who doubles as a Nigerian panelist, and the entire team whom in one way or the other lend their helping hands for the successful project. I am very much aware of the 5 pillars of African Peer Review Mechanism: democracy and political governance, economic governance, socio-economic governance, corporate governance, and cross-cutting issues, which are the nucleus of good governance and upon which the second review was conducted. Of our democracy so far, while reporting on the gaps of which most of this administration reforms and policies, including the executive order signed into law, is poised to addressing them. I am aware of the high commendations of Nigerian best practices worth of emulation, such as A, electoral reform; B, pension reform; C, tax law reform; D, digitalization of performance management system; E, judiciary reform; F, institutionalization of corporate governance; G, monetary policy reform; and H, fight against corruption. Your Excellencies, distinguished personalities, we are all called to be reminded that the report will strengthen the Implementation Agenda 2063, which is a strategic framework for the socio-economic transformation of the African continent over the next 50 years. It comes with a strong mandate on NPoA and African Peer Review Mechanism, especially now that the continent is gearing towards the implementation of second 10-year development plan to consolidate and seek the acceleration of better society. We continue to support African renewal and rebirth, which is viewed as a collective commitment to the principles and guidelines of the African Peer Review Mechanism in order to consolidate Africa's path to healthy democracy, sustainable growth, and development. As a government, we are proud of the steady progress being made in the country as stated by the report, and we will continue to support the applicant peer review mechanism process and to ensure adequate monitoring and evaluation of the report implementation. After the commissioning today, I hereby task relevant agencies to coordinate the use of the report. The document should be institutionalized as the leading centers for academic work. It should also be achieved for future references. Your Excellencies, distinguished personalities, ladies and gentlemen, it is my singular honor and pleasure to now formally launch the second country review report of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and officially commission it for implementation in ministries, departments, and agencies, including private as well as public use. I thank you all for your attention, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.